Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay and we are back to The Witcher, and in this episode we are actually continuing, not playing, continuing
Come
the
on.
Blood and Wine DLC.
Take it easy.
Milton, you okay? Hold up.
Such good fortune you found us.
Are you bugged?
Such good fortune you found us.
I think he's bugged. I think he might actually be bugged. Milton. Mate, you okay?
Such good fortune you found us.
I think it's bugged. That's really strange. Now he goes, okay.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Alright. So, yeah, we are actually starting the Blood and Wine DLC, where it's probably a massive Witcher contract, pretty much.
Service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by
Where the Duchess of Toussillons,
no one here. They must have
there's some creature that's after her.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Or, I think it's some creatures like threatening the nobles. And
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard.
pretty much
clearly.
we have
Let's see
to...
where they went.
They've been hunting for us for quite a while throughout the game,
Walked
but
along the shoreline.
don't
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
know. Yeah, they set up the contract with the Griffin.
Got guests. Careful.
Oh my god. Why are they all so tanky? Oh shit. That's actually so dangerous. Oh my god. I'm actually... Oh, it's a good thing I have that ability.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
I'm lucky I have that.
Anything taken
That
by
skill.
the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Can't actually...
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Nets were attached here. Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
The rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Can't pull one over on me. I can.
They say her grace is called in from
Ooh, what? With no lads brave enough?
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself sometimes. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crave. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Oh, my mic slipped out.
As well.
I have no idea how the
Detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder.
micro USB slipped out, and it wasn't like recorded audio.
On account of there being no
Weird.
crayfish. I reckon you've not heard. But all I caught
But
was
hopefully now it's working fine.
I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day.
Yeah, he's on first name basis with the Duchess.
Blood red sky.
Wonder what's
This
up.
corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
I'm Geralt
Name's Geralt.
of Rivia.
Humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
As if. Ethan's body, where did they take it?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Oh, I was gonna be like, there's another
Who
girl?
was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Ninnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
What kind of beast is it? I'll go examine the body.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Ah, don't worry.
With? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's
Oh, my
game
family just came home.
of Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you
My
will
house is gonna
wet
get loud
yourself
now.
laughing.
A little tempted to ask any questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
I remember the first time I played this game, even though it was a really long time ago. Most of the games that I did play before, I used to skip through a lot of the story. But now that I'm doing this with the content and everything, and just,
What's in the works today?
I'm gonna steal that.
Swilling wine?
Ever since I've been doing the YouTube stuff, I'm looking more into the story more. I'm not skipping any of the cutscenes, not rushing through the games.
Perch, for example.
Like Tomb Raider,
Fish, I beg you.
okay, it was a brand new story and stuff like that. I never played the game,
Sleep for time? Huh? You're not playing
but the Watch Dogs I played it before, maybe 20 hours to beat it.
Show me what
But
you got in
playing
stock.
it through the story and looking through all the cutscenes was actually quite a change. Can I sell you any of these? Well, I can't. I can't sell you any of my weapons either, can I? Nope.
Thanks.
But yeah,
So,
Swilling wine, rolling in the hay?
yeah. What was I trying to say? It gives me a different outlook on these games, and it makes me a lot more interested.
Damn bums be botched.
And I do play. What is that? Oh, okay, whatever.
Ducal clerk's looking for help.
Oh,
Good coin to be made.
sorry, I didn't mean to. But I do. I'm trying to figure out like how I'm trying to say this.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
Oh, I'll fight. I use my shovel.
Damn it. It must still be here.
Where the oh, I gotta search.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like. Except for long fangs.
What's
Woman
that?
from the inn was wearing this coat.
Where's the woman?
In the cellar. Gotta be.
Oh, he dead.
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar.
Oh shit.
You. Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
She's some kind of cannibal?
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Oh shit.
I cannot let you leave.
He's a foglet? A Brooksa? What's that? I hope you know how OP my bleed is. Right? Oh, what? That's right. I can see you. Do I just let her bleed out? Oh shit. Oh, she dead. Yeah. Oh. Dead.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
What's on the table? Stinks.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Examine the head.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Examine the chest.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
Examine the severed hand.
A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
That's so strange. End examination. Yeah, Dr. Geralt.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm?
Do I get to keep the hand?
No. Pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Did I take the hand? Oh no, the hands are still there. Ooh. And that's like so weird. The wrong hand and they didn't know? But what am I trying to say? Yeah, playing these games, playing them for YouTube and stuff like that, just it's giving me a different outlook on the games in general. Considering I play a lot of MMOs and stuff like that, and I'm not really. What is that word? Well, I will look that word up right now.
Speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Store is done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
An extrovert.
Tales for another time. But
I'm not much of an extrovert,
look at the man who stands
so
before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia,
I tend to keep to myself a lot,
lent his valiant hand to the defeat
which is why
of Goliath.
Master
I'm
Rittik,
trying to get
is it
comfortable with
true
talking.
what Trump's villainy?
Yeah,
And
virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's
YouTube
a villain and
making these videos
he's
is kind of helping me
better
talk a
than
little more.
Master Rittik, too.
I've noticed I
Moral
do talk a
victory,
lot more.
That's what counts.
Rubbish.
I don't normally talk a lot, so
Questions.
the amount of talking that I do now is a lot more than I do, if that makes any sense.
Knight and Highness has doubtless arrived at the
Because
training
I'm
grounds to watch
very
the
much an
battle in the
introvert.
arena. If we hurry,
But
we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
this is actually helping my personality a lot
Lead the
more,
way.
and I kind of do like the the development that's coming along.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Is Geralt gonna have to fight it?
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd.
Oh, that's not good.
No knight will gain any glory from this.
Let's go see the Duchess.
Let's go.
Who the hell is this guy? He's gonna be the one to die, isn't he? Or he's gonna like lose an arm or something.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Nope.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
I hope he's aware the bells are off.
Damn it.
All the noise. Oh, he dead.
We have to help him.
Ah, man.
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are.
Its plans confound!
Hey. There has to be a way. There's a...
Bastard.
Flame. Just the witch's life went snap. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. The witch shall triumph against all odds.
Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's gonna die, isn't he? No, 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 don't die, don't die. Did he just die? No! Can't be dead. How is he dead? He can't be dead. Please tell me he's not dead.
By Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
We'll kill it. It's tortured enough.
The monster lies slain!
Oh.
The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
No, my friend can't be dead.
I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help.
Oh, he's alive.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea.
Of course.
We're delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
About the contract.
Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Who's Damon? Another demon?
Tell us, have you come alone? Or
But yeah,
invite
that's
Aunt Julian accompany you?
that's a little story about me
Wish
and
to see Dandelion,
why I
Grace.
wanted to start
Yes. I mean, no.
making content because, like,
Yes.
I don't know.
Solely to tell him we regret. Yes,
It's
deeply
just-
regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No,
There's something I
we
wanted
shot
to
his brother
try.
on the wheel, then drawn
See
him
if it
and
could, like,
quartered.
help me, you know?
Ah, the very man
Maybe I'll,
who
like,
entrusted
get
his
into it in a
thoughts.
different video
Damien
where I just
Telatour,
talk about me.
captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Yeah, I might leave it for another video where I'm, like, do things, information, access to everything. Okay, we'll just
I
leave that.
examined the body
But
of
yeah,
the beast's last victim. Might have
if you guys
found
are
something
interested in,
to
like,
analyze
hearing
it.
about me, which I
Quiet
doubt,
place,
I'm not that
that's what I could
interesting.
use most right now. And maybe the help of
But
an
yeah,
alchemist
enough
or
about me,
mage.
let's go back to the game.
Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco. and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Wow.
A generous gesture, Your Grace. Although Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher.
I actually have my own
What's more,
property now.
Nothing enhances a wine's
Jesus.
reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Who's the beast's first victim?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging
Oh
from his
my
neck.
god.
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
The second victim?
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
Kind of devil? Like a creature that is conscious?
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if they...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true?
It does.
Though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
No.
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Need to find Milton.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton. Immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm.
We must find Milton.
Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
Oh my god.
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
We need to save Milton.
Your Grace!
Ooh. Is he whistling at her?
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Yeah, Geralt's gonna tap that ass.
That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Geralt is so gonna tap the Duchess's ass. I wonder if I can end this episode off here. Probably not.
Your Grace seems right at home in his saddle.
Sorry, kids. Oh my gosh, he is so fast.
Clear the way, I said!
He is so fast.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Hospital! Evalus!
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
Okay.
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish is gonna be in the river.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
It just...
The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and
It's just a normal horse with a horn on it.
Encounters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Yeah. Get the golden fish first.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage.
I'm just gonna go straight down here.
If one were to call a steak courageous or coward, what other part of the steak would one have in mind?
Hey, don't you step on me.
It's gonna be too hard to get it. Gonna parkour my way.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
The light is positive.
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
None of these are golden. Oh, just candy. What's that one? Some golden? That one's not golden. This is a big one. Coffee. Is it like... Oh my god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh, what?
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful.
Get fucked. So fucked.
What's new, Silverfox? Looking for diversion?
Okay, let's see where we can go now. For the unicorn.
What precisely is
Since it's a horse, it's gonna like something to put in it. Just a horse.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Is it gonna stab me? Petals.
Roach won't eat bread either, except if it's stale. Roach likes carrots. Maybe Unicorn will too.
Carrots.
This is an outrage. An outrage, I tell you.
It's against the rules.
What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot?
Here, unicorn, unicorn, unicorn. Yeah, I got him.
Easy.
Thank you for the horn.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm riding a unicorn biatch.
Scars. That gaze. But your eyes.
No bats. Shift.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Mice and cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No, the hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens. Look, if we take Rome, hollow it out and fill it with ease, the letters, that is, we get green. Then mouse, but
Greenhouse.
starting with what heads hard cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Their faces. Oh my god, their faces. The glass. Oh my god, is it a vampire?
What the butch?
What was that?
Oh my god. That is so cool. Did it kill Milton?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Many.
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
Who the hell are you? You're gonna die.
Kill again.
Why are you so OP, fam? Oh shit. Can't kill me, fam.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
What the hell is going on?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend.
He's a
At least
vampire.
in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
That's actually pretty cool.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my
We
arm.
went from monsters to demons to vampires. Still I'm hunting.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlaf, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Detlaf is no cold-blooded killer. I believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlaf found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine.
That's crazy.
Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlaf's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Could it be what the Duchess said, that
Gotta find him.
Milton was part of this gang of knights and they've threatened him somehow? Like maybe his home?
Just like the old days.
Killed people he cared about, or vampires he's cared about?
You know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlaf is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Come on, fake injuries, Geralt.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Milton's dead. Oh, my health. Yeah, so, I'm gonna cut this episode off here. We've been on long enough. Gonna save. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more, leave a comment and a like, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Can't wait to see where this is gonna go on next. Peace.